In one of the most crucial games of the season, the Warriors vs Spurs game ended in truly heartbreaking fashion for the Warriors in a devastating loss to the San Antonio Spurs last night in San Francisco. Let's talk about it. I was seeing people on Twitter last night after the game saying this is probably one of the worst losses of the season, and I would have to kind of agree. This game had major implications for playoff seeding, and the Warriors had many opportunities to take the big leads that they had and sail away with it, but they definitely took their foot off the gas, and there's three major reasons why they lost this game. Settling for threes, missing those threes that they settled for, and forced passes leading to turnovers. The first quarter and the third quarter were great for the Warriors. They were doing everything right, and one of the things they were doing was attacking the basket, but towards that second quarter and that fourth quarter, a lot of threes were being settled for, more so in the second quarter, and the Warriors were missing pretty much everything they were taking. To give credit to the Spurs, they had a number of guys contribute. 7 players scoring in double digits, 3 of them being over 20, especially Stephon Castle, Chris Paul, and Harrison Barnes. They were so consistent throughout the game, and of course, a poetic ending for Harrison Barnes. If you throw back to the 2016 NBA Finals, one of the big reasons why the Warriors lost was Harrison Barnes' poor shooting, and he came in there last night and hit the craziest, biggest shot of the game. Truly heartbreaking. And I know a lot of us Warriors fans were looking at the TV after that shot like, oh. But this game was extremely winnable, and 3 plays down the stretch which really turned this game the other way, with Steph Curry trying to throw an overhand pass to Brandon Podziemski across the court. Draymond Green picks it up, throws it to the other team, which resulted in a basket for the Spurs. Steph Curry is coming off the curl, and Draymond Green forces the pass to Steph Curry, which results in a turnover. Ultimately, it did result in Jimmy Butler free throws, but if he just waited a little bit longer, Brandon Podziemski would have been wide open. And this last one right here, Steph Curry inbounding it to a clearly heavily guarded Jimmy Butler. I feel like we could have used another timeout, or we could have taken a little bit more time to inbound that ball, but as soon as Jimmy Butler got that ball, he was swarmed by Harrison Barnes, and it resulted in an instant turnover. It's really hard to have control of the ball in that scenario. This probably was Jimmy Butler's best game as a Warrior. He was very calm, very composed, and when the Spurs were making a bit of a run, he was always the calm to the storm, but ultimately his efforts were in vain. Now, if the Warriors won this game, they would have pretty much guaranteed themselves a spot into the playoffs. But with this heartbreaking loss, the Warriors now have a crazy situation on their hands if they want to stay out of the play-in. This is a graphic right here of all the scenarios where the Warriors can end up seeding-wise. The 3rd seed is pretty much impossible at this point. The 4th and 5th seed are not impossible, but it would be extremely difficult for the Warriors to pull that off. Now, the 6th seed is the most likely. The Warriors need to win both their next 2 games, which is against the Blazers and the Clippers. That will be tough. And the Grizzlies need to lose at least one of their next 3 games. If you're a Warriors fan, you are now a Timberwolves fan, and you are now a Nuggets fan. You need the Grizzlies to lose at least one of these games, and you need the Warriors to win these next 2 games. And I think they're going to come out with a lot of intensity, and they're going to come out with big time wins. But we'll see what happens. Follow me at It's Golden State J on all social platforms for more Warrior updates.